Target Trading Academy.
Good afternoon, everybody. Preston Vogl here at Target Trading Academy. Today is Tuesday, April 12th, just after 4 p.m. with the New York close here. Let's get right into it with today's micros market recap with micro oil. As you can see, we opened right on one of our HVA levels, our high volume areas that are given out to our students the night before. Yes, you heard that correct. The night before the market opens. Finding support and then getting a ton of buying, which continued throughout the rest of the day here. Now, we did open gap up, and they never went back down or really attempted to go back down to the close or even the range for that matter. And you can see we just ended up consolidating for the remainder of the day around 10:30, and it made no real progress other than that we made a new net high and closing around $100.55. Now, gold opened inside of the range from yesterday, towards the top end of the range from yesterday, I should say, right at the bottom of that HVA level. We had selling take place, followed by immediate buying pressure that persisted, breaking through into the HVA, coming down, finding that support at the HVA, and then ultimately making some new contract highs before they retraced and attempted to test those levels yet again, failing and having the buyers win out and making some newer highs, ultimately finishing net positive as well on the day. Now, our equities ES here started inside of yesterday's range towards the top portion. If I can scroll back, quite a bit of movement today. As you can see, high is this HVA edge range from yesterday, but we opened inside the balance. Then we had some selling, followed by a immediate floor. They just could not get through this floor. We had opportunities right off the bat for our students here, but you can see that floor held and buyers had stepped in as they would not let them go any further. Those sellers just got exhausted, and we made some new highs, penetrating outside of yesterday's range, and then ultimately the sellers kicking in and attempting to get lower yet again, and they got pinned down in this area quite a while, a good 20 minutes or so, if not longer. We got about 30 minutes, and it just went sideways, and so they retraced and attempted again. They didn't make any new highs, and then once they got that low again, they were met by buyers once more, but as they tried to make a breakout for the higher end, the sellers finally stepped in. You can see the volatility with the size of these bars finally picking up, and they slammed it down, and they quickly got plateaued, I would say. They just couldn't make any real good breakouts, and so this is what the day looked like. It was just grindy for the most part, and then they finally did break out after this huge level of sideways movement, a good hour or two, and made some new lows and kept making some new lows, and then we finally made a bottom of the market here for the day. We got outside of the range from yesterday, and they pulled back into the range and consolidated a little bit here. And this is where we're closing for the day. So we are net down in the ES, micro ES. Similar story in the NASDAQ, except we opened slightly above the range from yesterday. Not terribly far, like a point or two. But it was met with heavy selling, and they were relentless for a good 6 minutes or so before they ran right face first into the wall that is this HVA level that, yes, was given out to our students the night before. And what a monster winner that was for those students. And as they attempted to rally, the sellers did step in at this level of resistance and brought it back down and just couldn't make a new low. So they made a new high, and they went sideways at that high. And then the sellers again stepping in. You can see the volatility increasing, although it wasn't orderly. I would say it was more choppy, congested, and you can see that in the quick market actions of this up and down movement. And as they tested those highs, they finally well, it relented, and the buyers just could not hold it any longer, and the sellers rolled them over. And you can see that we finally got outside of the range, quite a large range today, making new levels below us and ultimately settling net lower for the day in the NASDAQ. If you're interested in finding out more information about these levels, these HVAs, high volume areas that our students use each day and are given the night before their next trading endeavor, their next day of trading, feel free to reach out to us. Or if you're interested in learning how to trade futures in general, again, feel free to reach out to us. We are Target Trading Academy. You can find a page of ours on Facebook or go to our website at targettradingacademy.com. Get in touch with a representative there, and they'll quickly show you why we are the #1 trading education company in the world. We look forward to seeing you.